Hello my taquitos, in this tutorial I will be going over how I embroider a circle or oval. To get started you need your working piece, whether that's a flat piece or your amigurumi. You will need your darning needle and some yarn. The yarn will of course be the embroidery, what you embroider, so make it as thick as you need it to be. If you're working on a flat piece, you want to get started from the wrong side up. If you're working with an amigurumi, you want to go in from some random side, so like top, bottom, side, and you want to go out where you want the oval to be. So the point where we're going to be going out is actually going to be the top right corner of the circle or oval. I know there's no corners in circles or ovals, but imagine that there is one. It would be there. Okay, you're gonna bring it out and leave yourself a small tail, which you will use to knot and hide it later. Okay, so I'm going to be making an oval, but if you want to make a circle, you would just adjust the amount of stitches. So I'm going to go down 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go over 2, so 1, 2, or that may have been 3, I'm not sure. And then you're going to go over the next step. You're going to go into this point where you went in, and you're going to go out here at the top, but you're going to match where this point is as best as you can, or you can count the stitches too to make sure you're doing it evenly. I just eyeball it. It works pretty well usually. And then you're going to go back down into this point and out at your top point over here, like that. Okay, and then we're going to close off our rectangle by going into this point. And from here, what's next is you want to go out centered from the side, but you're going to go forward 1 stitch. So if this here was the center, I would go forward 1, so over here. Okay, perfect. So the next part is a little, this part is easy, and the next part is just a little more steps. We're gonna loop our darning needle underneath this loop that was created, pull it through, and we're gonna pull it towards where that stitch point was. And now I'm gonna bring my darning needle into the same point, bring it out again, the center, but 1 stitch away. So this one, yeah, that right there looks pretty good. It doesn't have to be perfectly centered, but the better centered you can get it, the more centered you can get it, the better. And make sure you tighten this, okay? It needs to be nice and tight. Then we're gonna do this again. We're gonna loop our yarn, our needle right underneath this yarn, bring it out, pull it, and go into the same point and bring it out again, centered, but 1 stitch over. Make sure you tighten this. You can use your fingers to kind of mold it. Repeat it again, loop it underneath the thread, the yarn, bring it out. Make sure you pull it to the stitch and then put it in the same point, and again, somewhere centered, 1 stitch away. Why am I not able to bring it out? There it is. Okay. Make sure you tighten it and repeat. Okay, now here it's going to change a little bit. We're going to go into the same stitch, but instead of going out centered, I'm going to go out right here where these 2 stitches join. And again, make sure that this is nice and tight. Perfect. So now you have like a circle or an ovalish shape left behind, but it's not the prettiest, so we're going to tidy it up. To tidy it up, we're going to continue doing the loops that we've been doing, but the most important part is you want to make sure that you stay consistent. So if you're going in from the outside in, you stay going outside in. If you go inside out, you stay going inside out. I'm going to do outside in, so outside in, looped underneath the thread, and I'm going to repeat that in every section. So you should have 8 sections now. So that's 1, 2, 3, and make sure you tighten it as you go, like you want to pull it a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you continue to pull it. 8. All right, and here, to finish it off, this would be the point where you originally started. So if you're working on a flat piece, you would just go down and knot it on the other side and weave it in as you need to. If you're working an amigurumi, you'll still go into that same spot, but you'll also bring your needle out this, where the starting tail is. Same spot. You want to make sure you get the same exact spot. Okay, and from there you would tighten it, you know, make it look nicer. And you got yourself an oval or a circle, depending on what you did. And from there you would just knot the two tails, snip, and then hide it into the body. But that's how I make my circles and ovals. I hope that helps. Good luck.